What got you started on Coke, and how long have you been using it?
Well, my moms and pops died when I was 7. I've been in the game ever since.
So why have you never tried to leave this game, as you call it?
That's all I know, man. All my role models was into Coke, too.
What harmful side effects have you dealt with as a result of your addiction?
You know, like itchy neck, runny nose, and I always feel like these eagles follow me around.
Ben, do you deal?
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and describe to our viewers a typical deal?
Alright. So I'd be standing on the street corner with the goods in my jacket, and then a client would approach. He'd hand me his dollar bills, and I'd give him what he wanted.
You shook the shit up before you gave it to me. Now it's all fizzy as shit.
So, have any of your deals ever gone terribly wrong?
Well, yeah, there was this one time.
You got this.
It's the good stuff, baby.
It's Pepsi, fool!
What are the most prevalent dangers you face as a dealer of Coke?
I mean, obviously you gotta steer clear of the po-po, but sometimes the boss man would get a little bit upset with me for using too much Coke for personal entertainment.
Supposed to be selling that. You gotta stop.
I know, baby, but I'm just so goddamn thirsty. And one time I OD'd.
I'm so glad, I'm so glad, I'm glad, I'm glad, I'm glad. I'm so glad, I'm so glad, I'm glad, I'm glad, I'm glad.
So just how low have you stooped to fuel your Coke addiction?
Let's just say the fudge in my Hershey's factory has been packed very tightly.
Have you ever tried experimenting with vanilla Coke, cherry Coke, or Coke Zero?
I mean, yeah, a few times, but it just doesn't give me the same edge.
Shortly after our interview, Ben was arrested in a sting operation. Authorities found 612 packs of Coke in his garage. He was sentenced to 3 years in a state penitentiary, no parole. But recently, Ben has been getting his life on track. He's improving relations with Brenda. He started drinking Sprite. And he's exercising regularly. So, Ben, how exactly did your parents die?
All I can say is never mix an impregnated raccoon with fire. Hey, silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids.
Excuse me?
I'm so glad, I'm so glad, I'm glad.